Hey, what's up? I'm Kelly Tappan. I'm between 5'7" and 5'8". I live in Los Angeles as an actor and a writer. And let's see here. My perfect day. So I'm a fan of spontaneity because I feel like a lot of life is already very planned. So my perfect day would be the unplanned day where you're just making decisions based on how you're feeling in the moment. And so when you ask what would happen, I guess it's the unknown would happen, and that's part of the thrill. I remember even just walking outside for a couple of blocks, like me and my friend did that, and so much stuff happened to us. So there's a lot of opportunity without planning anything. And you say, tell me about your last memorable dream. So I was really hoping last night to have a good dream, but alas, I did not. So my last memorable one, I remember I was pregnant, and that happens, but I gave birth to a dolphin, and I remember my mom, and there was no man in the picture of figures, but we didn't question it. And I remember in that brief moment in the morning where I still believed it, I was like, I gotta take care of this dolphin kid, duh. And that was pretty memorable, that I was chill with it, I guess. Okay, the last wild night I had. So I live right in the smack dab of Hollywood, and there's a lot of potential for wild nights, but I think there's certain stories that come out of the memorable wild night. And so the last one would have to be Halloween. I was dressed as Mermaid Man. I don't know if you watch SpongeBob, but Mermaid Man is the old dude in underwear, and I had a barnacle boy who was my best friend. And it was one of those nights where you get really drunk with your friends and then end up crying and going home. And me and my friend showed up to our apartment complex, and we realized we didn't have a key. So I hop the fence, not knowing it's right in front of a cop, just waiting and watching. And as I open the door to let my friend into the apartment complex, so does the cop follow behind. So my friend, she grabs my hand and she goes, run. And so we just start running around the complex, just drunk and just not knowing what to do. And I got pretty hot, so I remember, it seemed like a good idea. I stripped, and I'm just running topless from this cop for a while, and then I guess we didn't know where to go from there, and we just decided to find our apartment and just plunk ourselves down, still topless. And I remember the cop lumbered on over, saw we were pretty harmless, just a couple of drunk ladies, and he just said, tell your friend to get dressed and then be safe, and left, because we didn't even have our key to the apartment, so I don't know what our grand plan was. But I guess, getting chased topless by a cop should be one for the books. Let's hope it's not just a normal Tuesday night. And let's see. The last time I got really pissed off. This one is still a little bit of a scab. It was pretty recent, and it was the last fight I had with my now ex-boyfriend. And man, it sounds kind of cliche, because I was walking out of a speakeasy at 2 a.m. with him, and we were already kind of like in a little argument over something. And apparently I didn't see this, but this random guy kind of reaches out to grope my booty, and my boyfriend pushes him back, and then the guy proceeds to punch him in the face. I didn't see all that. I was walking away, and then I heard this commotion. I turn around and I see him yelling at some dude, and I'm like, well, there he goes, yelling at a dude. And so I just continued to walk away, which he interpreted was me watching him get punched in the face and being like, fuck you, dude, and walking away. And everyone else watching, all the spectators, also thought that, and all laughed at him, being like, dude, the girl you were defending just ditched you. Which made things worse, also because my ex had never been punched in the face before. So he caught up with me, and we proceeded to fight for 5 hours in the streets. And I remember one of those apartment windows, this guy was like, you guys have been going at this for 4 hours and I haven't been able to sleep. Can you please shut up? And we were just like, yeah, sorry. And he went, okay, you guys okay? And we were like, yeah, thank you. And he's like, all right, be safe. And I was like, oh, he's one of those kind angry window yellers. But yeah, that didn't end well. And like a week or two later, had all ended. But yeah, definitely the whole cliche drunken boyfriend middle of the street fight was the last time I got really pissed off. And yeah, that's my story. Thanks guys for checking out all my stuff and giving me the chance. You know, I look forward to season 2. Thanks.